Welcome to The Gorgeous Effect, the podcast that's about to rock your marketing world. I'm Julie Chanel, and with my co-founder, Kathy Olson, we're the masterminds behind Funnel Gorgeous and FG Funnels. We're about to drop some serious tea on how to create funnels that not only look amazing, but actually convert into customers. We'll chat mouth-watering offers, copy, design, and give you an inside look of some of our best and worst funnels. No smoke and mirrors, just real strategies that work from two ladies who have been around the funnel block. So grab your coffee or something stronger, we won't judge, and get ready to unleash the gorgeous effect on your business. It's time to show the world what you've got. Let's do this. Hey everyone, it's Julie and Kathy back with another episode of The Gorgeous Effect. Today, we are talking about audience building, and I have a little bit of a bone to pick. I know you have a couple bones to pick, and we just released the Metrics Muse December spreadsheet. And what does this have to do with audience building? So the spreadsheet itself is supposed to help you figure out how to get everything done in an upcoming launch if you have a new offer. And there's like 3 things you have to do at the same time or simultaneously. First, you have to build your funnel. Second, you have to build the actual offer, whatever it is you're selling. And then the third thing, which is what we're going to focus on today, is you have to grow your audience. Most business owners love to focus on creating the amazing offer, and they love to focus on building the funnel, and they hate building an audience. But that's what we're going to talk about today.
I identify as a person who hates building my audience. It's really hard, man. And I hope that actually kind of makes people feel better that it is hard. And we could go into the psychology of why it's hard to build an audience for people who are awesome at what they do and all that. But it's one of those things that I don't remember signing up. I don't remember taking the opting in for becoming like an influencer or a creator or like learning how to make movies on social. Like, I don't know when I signed up for that, but somehow it feels like I've been tasked with that. So I don't know, man, it's so frustrating, but it's funny because I think about how the way that we created our business was like a whole entire workaround from what I guess normal people, and like the whole idea of sales funnels I liked because it meant I didn't have to have 1 billion followers.
Yeah.
That was like the green, like light, like shining in the corner, like the light in the tunnel, right? Of like, oh my gosh, I don't have to make 1 million followers to make $1 million.
Yeah. Well, so there are 2 truths here. If you are growing a business in this time and day and age, every single business owner has to come to grips with the fact that they are also a media company. And that's like the bad news, right? Nobody likes to hear that unless you love media and content. But if you do, you're probably an influencer already. And so you have different problems because influencers are really good at growing an audience, but sometimes can't convert that audience. If you're a business owner, you're in a little bit of a different bucket because you have customers, but you're like, oh my God, do I have to become a media company? And we're like, yep, sorry, you do. But the good news is that you don't have to have that, like you said, that huge following in order to make a good amount of money. But it does mean that you have to be considerate of the content that you are creating, and you can't ignore building your audience, even though you want to, because you want to just stay in your closet and build your offer and be your expert. You're never going to get new customers if you don't jump into the game. But I hear the frustration for sure, because we've never gone viral.
No, I never. But again, I hope that makes people feel better. Okay, first of all, let me say, not from lack of trying. Like, I have been trying to go, like, don't get me wrong, like, oh, I don't care about social. No, I do care about social. I've been trying to go viral since before Funnel Gorgeous, and I just haven't been successful in it. But I guess it goes to show that, I will say, let me say this. Although I keep trying to do it, I do know that it doesn't have to be done in order to, and I do know
trying though.
I will keep trying because I'm not a quitter, right? One of these days.
But can I ask a question? Because like, I think, I mean, there are times when if your content doesn't go viral, sometimes that's not a bad thing because it means that your content is actually targeting the people that need to hear that will buy. Because if you go viral, it's a double-edged sword. Because number one, the amount of hate you're going to get, like you're just going to get it. And you were struggling the other day wanting to comment on a post with hate. And I was like, you go viral. That's like that times a bajillion. But number
Right.
two, you sometimes the virality means that you've actually not targeted your customer properly at all, you know?
Mm. Yeah, that's a really interesting idea. And yeah, so I was telling my friend about this, and she was like, can we back up? Why do you want to be go viral again? Like, what is your point? Like, can't you just get an audience through ads and through your funnels and like whatever? Like, why are you equating virality with making money or whatever? And I'm like, well, I don't think I am specifically. I think it's a validation for me, you know? I think that so maybe it's not correct. Like, well, okay. Let me unpack it real quick. I do think, and this is turning into like an episode of like, let's
This is
shrink
therapy for Kathy because she feels like
This is
nobody
turning
cares
into
about the
therapy.
content.
But hopefully maybe someone like maybe it needs debunking, right? Like maybe
Right.
this idea needs debunking, because I think that I want to grow and or go viral or get, like lots of momentum with social, because I think it will be cheaper than ads, right? And so maybe that's what
Right.
everybody thinks, right? Like the more followers you have, right, the cheaper it is for you. You can run your business more cheaply. So is that true? Like, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like does
Yeah.
viral make it your business easier to sell things?
Yeah. I don't think the answer is necessarily yes. I mean, I think that if you go viral once, you could get a really big hit of followers, but those followers may never become buyers, in which case you're now forced to kind of create content to satisfy the algorithm for all these followers that you have, but they're not actually buyers. And then you're kind of like in golden handcuffs.
You know what it
So,
is? It's that entertainment piece. Like, do we want to entertain people? Because that's what goes viral. Or do we
yeah.
want to teach people and help people?
Exactly. So it's like, so on Instagram, and I've heard, I've got clients who are Instagram experts, Katie White, Elise Dharma, Lynette Hoyle, like all these people that do Instagram really well. And the way I've heard it is that the reels, the short form video, that gets pushed out to the algorithm. So that content is the content that if you are going to entertain, the reels are the way to kind of maybe get some new eyeballs. But the actual posts, pictures, carousel posts, those are for people who land on your account and are actually like, hey, should I follow this account? And they'll kind of binge through your content and then they'll decide whether or not to follow you. And so, and then the stories and DMs are really where you can directly sell to people and get people to go from being followers into buyers or subscribers and stuff like that. So I think for you, I know you manage the Instagram account for Funnel Gorgeous. I think when I think of posts, even if they don't get a lot of traction, think about the person who is discovering us for the first time. The posts are really going to be the thing that they're going to binge. And the nice part is like on Instagram, you can take the reels off your profile and just have the posts, like the binge content that's really educational. And then the reels are kind of in the background on that like second timeline. And they're the ones doing the work to try to like get people to notice the account. I think when I think about it that way, then I can like be a little bit like let loose and make the reels just more a
Yeah.
little bit funny.
That is so cool. Yeah, I really like that idea of the post kind of being the meat on the bone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you get their attention by being silly or relatable or sharing something, right? And then
Yep.
and but it doesn't have to be the smartest post ever. I think that's my
Right.
problem. I had my friend was looking at my content and she's like, your content is too smart. I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, no, like if you're trying to attract people, you're asking too much, too
Yeah.
like they're scrolling and just being entertained, and then you're getting like right into the meat. But like it doesn't mean we can't help and teach and say substantial things, that smart things, right? But like what you're saying is there's a time and a place.
Yeah.
So entertain, be relatable, be shareable on reels, but then your post is where you like get into like I actually know what I'm talking about. Like, okay, let's get
Yeah.
down to business.
Yeah. I think that may may help. And also like the virality, I'll never forget when my client Kristen, she went viral on her ads. One of her ads went viral. It was so much pressure, like so much pressure because the conversion rate went quite low for her because when you go viral, that means you're really attracting the masses. And Business 101 says you need to attract a niche audience, So I do think there is something to be said for the fact that as an entrepreneur, as a problem solver, there's this feeling of like, I've been able to learn all these other skills. Why can't I learn this skill, right? Like I've learned how to build funnels. I've learned how to write copy. I've learned how to do ads. Like, why can't I just learn how to go viral? So there is an elusiveness to it, which can also probably be addicting. Like I want to solve that. I want to be able to do that thing.
You made me realize though, when we're talking about virality, like virality isn't 100% inherently positive. Like viral just means that it makes people feel something, whether they love it or they hate it.
Hate it.
And you actually I would say to be really viral, you have to have both. Because, you see the people who get paid for views, they don't give a flying anything, whether they're making people happy or sad. And that's why they have that hate, like the stuff where it's
rage bait. It's rage bait.
Yeah. They put things in there just to get the comments. So I was talking to a content creator and you guys like, I saw how the sausage is made last week, right? She was saying that she put specific things in there. She reverse engineers the content based on the comment section. So what she wants people to say. So people will throw things in those videos just to like upset people to say something. It's like she'll walk over to the fridge and open the fridge and there'll be a shoe in there or something, and she won't say anything about it, but she wants someone to go, wait, are we not going to say anything about the shoe in the fridge? Like it's all done on purpose. So you made me realize, like with a business, we don't really totally want that. Like we don't actually want to make people upset, which is, so gosh, you just totally like unlocked this whole thing for me. You just gave me permission. I think.
Like permission to be smart and not attractive to the masses. Like that's not a bad thing. So we are going to be focusing a lot on audience building in January. We have this challenge that we're going to do that's going to be free for all of our Funnel Gorgeous FG Funnels customers. And we're going to talk about getting that funnel because ultimately it's not just about views, right? It's about turning those people into your email subscribers and then having an audience with which to launch to. So if you are listening to this episode today, I want you to walk away with audience building is important. It is really important. You can't ignore it, even if you think, oh, I'm just going to go over here and focus on my offer. Number two, even people like Julie and Kathy can't necessarily always crack the code on social media, and we can feel exhausted by it. It doesn't mean that you still got to do it. Like it's just the way advertising works these days, but there's hope. I mean, we are a $4 million company and we have 15,000 followers on Instagram. Like we don't even have a huge Instagram account. So we are proof that you do not need to go viral or have a bajillion people on your list to make really, really solid money.
Yeah, you don't need to be doing all the things to attract the haters. You can actually have people that love you. I mean, that's the thing too. You go deeper with people too. And I would say our community that we do have, instead of going wide, we go really deep, and they kind of buy everything that we have because they know that we're in integrity, and they know that what we put out is like, we don't put out anything that's bad or whatever. And we stand by all of our products. So that like, the good guy still wins, guys. Is what I want to say.
Maybe you can finally put down your like, I'm a failure. I can't crack this after today's conversation.
I mean, again, I'm not going to stop trying, but I'm going to go easier on myself in 2025.
There we go. All right. Awesome. Well, guys, have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We're just getting started with this podcast, and we're so excited to have you on this journey with us. If you found value in today's episode, we'd be over the moon if you'd consider subscribing. It's like a virtual high five that keeps us going. And hey, if you're feeling extra gorgeous, leaving a review would mean the world to us. Your words not only make our day, but it also helps other amazing folks just like you find our show through your review. Lastly, if you know someone who could use a little sales pep talk, why not spread the love? Share this episode and let's grow this gorgeous community together.